Keep going on the phone.
Yep, we're good. No, we're good. We're good. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're still live. I think we're still live. We're good. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. Are we good? Everybody here having a good time? Good. I'm gonna slowly put it to desktop. Okay.
Whee!
Now we're live. We're finally live. We are finally fucking live.
Oh, there goes my connection.
Oh, come on, man. I'm not in the mood. Oh, dear. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's episode of MysTREAMy Brony Theater 4000. So, yeah, you might be wondering, like, look, here's what's going on, guys. What happened was, I tried to start up OBS, and it was being a dick. And when I tried to do it again, I had to reset my computer, and the fucking thing didn't load. And because of that, it was going crazy. So, yeah, that's what's going on right now. I apologize for the inconvenience. For that, it's 8:30 now. You guys cool with extending our stream to about 10:30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool with me.
Cool.
Well, let's do it.
All right. Oh, yeah, I forgot I have to share this with the Skype group. I'm not touching anything here because this is what's going to happen to me. It's going to be nice. It's going to be smooth. We're going to be fine. Fine. We're going to hug each other. We're going to make out and have a nice day at the prom.
Fuck the prom.
You are going to have a nice day at the prom. At the prom.
I want to go to the after party, damn it.
Maybe not to the prom.
BYOB.
Okay. So tonight,
Whoa!
ladies and gentlemen, happy Life Day to all.
Yes.
I'll bring the Baileys.
Decision day.
Wait, what?
Happy third day of Yule.
Third day of Yule. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're friggin'... Yeah.
Yeah, this shit lasts until New Year's Day.
Well, you know, Dom, we now are gay apparel. I wish I had, like, that thing that Space Ghost did during his Christmas special. We do a thing where we do remix Christmas carols.
Or, you know, we just start playing the Aqua Christmas album.
No, there wasn't... yeah, I would like to do something that wouldn't get me copyright infringed.
Or
I'm
we
just
do one
glad they
better.
did not do the 12 days of Meatwad Christmas on that.
Maybe it's because the...
Zach will get why I know what I'm talking about. We can get the Spider-Man Christmas album.
Yeah, they came out with the actual Spider-Man Christmas.
I haven't listened to it yet. I'm only doing this for the money.
I had the PA.
Okay, so we should be being watched here. I'm going to bring up the live dashboard. Again, guys, we apologize for this being late. It wasn't supposed to be this way. So yeah. Are we live? I can't tell for a long...
Name of Evan's sex tape.
What? Okay, so what's going on right now is tonight. It's the day before Christmas Eve. Unlike last year when me and Cruiser did the night before Christmas. So as you can see, I'm in my nice Life Day attire and Life Day. Life Day is really the most funnest time you could ever have, sharing it with family, friends, and all the other stuff. Go along with it, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, whatever's left of family and friends, you know.
Well, that was dark.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm actually trying to find my earbud.
Good.
I'm still here. I'm still present. I'm still with you.
30 minutes in, and I'm already getting even more upset.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of that stupid echo.
Anyway, so tonight we're acting a little kooky, a little crazy, and everybody's going crazy. So yeah, if you guys can, do me a favor. Can you share the link to the stream in any social media you can? Help us out, please. Give us some help. Scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Please.
I think I'm only asking this because I believe the links that I sent out already are broken right now. Because the last stream didn't go out too well and it was
broke them.
Not helping. Anyway, yeah, it's the last one that's just doing that thing, you know.
And you guys see, this is why we can't have nice things.
Because we're poor.
Well, you know, okay, it depends on the person there. So we got some news here for Zach. Starting off here, Zach has a new microphone.
Yay!
Zach, say something.
Bippity boppity boo.
Yeah, you see how there's not that...
You were supposed to say something, dude.
I
Okay,
thought
so
about,
you
I
saw
thought
say
about it for a
something.
split second, and I was like, nah, too.
What do you count, Olaf?
Yes, I'm Count Chocula.
He hasn't seen a series of
I'm
Fortune
not.
events yet.
I'm not gonna be able to watch the final season until after.
What was that?
I'll see
Slow
of
down,
what?
guys. Slow down. I couldn't hear you guys. Jablonski, what did you say?
It sucks. I'm gonna miss. I'm not gonna be able to see the final season of that series until after I move.
What about you? And what did you say, Cruiser?
Well, what series is he talking about?
A series of unfortunate events.
Oh, I see. I'll be kind of glad when that thing is done, just because the adults in that thing are so insufferable. Now, I get that's the point of the story. However, they are making Inspector Gadget look like friggin' Einstein.
You can read the book there. So I'm gonna give you guys something here. I haven't.
It's worse than Voltron season.
Yeah.
I have not watched Voltron.
The new Voltron season was really good.
Yeah, I see a lot of cosplayers of Voltron.
I mean, I may check it out. It can't be any better, worse than She-Ra. So
it starts out really good. It was really, really good, and then season 8 just kind of too many things going on, and
my only problem is the underutilization of Lotor.
Yeah, they really did not use Lotor that much.
Now, let's see. In other news, now for those of you, the last time I was on here, I an unboxing, and here it is, the official Minecraft Mine Chest box. Yeah. So let's open this up and see what it's like.
Yeah, you didn't open it the Minecraft way, though.
No, I'm not going to, because I actually like the box. I want to keep it.
Yeah, everybody usually does.
You just have to. Dope.
Okay, first things first. We got this T-shirt. I guess it's nice and all, but this doesn't make me think of Minecraft. I mean, maybe it does to the more veteran players, but this design, God damn it, this design just doesn't make me think of Minecraft.
I know what's missing.
What's that?
It's missing more giant flaming penises.
Exactly. And speaking of those, here's one of its. I have no idea what this is.
Probably from the new update.
I mean,
cake?
I don't know. Honestly, it looks like one of the creepers.
It looks like a silly slammer. You know, you throw those things at the wall and they make noises.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah. And now look how big this is. You know, kind of comparison here with my hand. This thing is pretty big, and they're trying to pass it off as a keychain. No, you would not be hanging this on your key ring.
What about your rear view mirror?
From a key ring.
What about your rear view mirror?
I think you'd be arrested for that actually, because this could be considered a distraction.
Wait, hold on a second.
Well, in some states, it's illegal to actually hang. So just kind of attach this little e-ring here.
There we go. Can you hear me okay, guys?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I must have had a bit of a microphone hiccup.
The next is this little sticker sheet. Again, I guess it's nice, but, you know, the fuck am I going to do with this? Put it all over my laptop?
I did with mine.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Also, this poster, I think poster. Okay, that's cool. The whole say kind of odd shaped. It's this long thing, and apparently there's some text on it on the back of it. I still need to read it.
Read the forbidden scroll of truth.
I'm not going to talk.
Look how long that thing is. I'm not going to read this thing live on.
You need to get your reading glasses on too.
The journey continues. Glub splash. Ahem. Aha. Are you? That's just a few words.
The secret of the scroll. The secret of the scroll is buy more Minecraft stuff.
So I guess the poster's cool, but you're not really going to find a thing. Which I guess most kids are just going to use tape or push pins anyway. But for me, you know, whenever I get something like this, I want to get it signed. It just makes it that much more special. And frankly, I don't know anybody from the Minecraft community, at least, like say the company, is actually makes convention appearances. Because if anything, the one person from the game that I would like to get their autograph from is C418, the guy who did the soundtrack. But I keep messaging him, how do I get your autograph? And nothing.
I don't think he's going to be that easy to reach, honestly, considering how many kids are playing Minecraft right now. But the only thing I would say you'd probably get an autograph from is Notch. Other than that, then there you go.
Yeah, which would be fine. Now, actually is an exclusive product here, and it's this pin. Seems kind of nice, but again, I have no idea what this damn thing is.
It's a blowfish.
I mean, it looks like a puff. Yeah, it looks like a puffer fish.
Yeah, it's a puffer fish. That's what it is. What else?
How do you know?
What else would it be?
A waffle with a face. I don't know. It's fucking Minecraft.
Have you seen? I don't know. I don't play Minecraft. I played it for 3 days, and I'm like, yeah, this shit is boring. I could just play Legos.
And now, probably the most interesting thing, and the last one that's in here.
If it's a clothing brand, if it's clothing, you're putting it on now.
No, it's this thing. I have no idea what this thing is, but it looks cool.
It's a holographic card.
Yeah. It's pretty badass, actually. This is probably the coolest item that's actually in this box. Now, I think this thing is like maybe $20, $25, at least for one box. But the one thing about this that I didn't see, that I didn't like, is before, and there's that fucking echo again. God, I hate this damn thing.
Echo, cruiser! Hashtag.
Fuck you. Is that before I even got this box, when it was shipped out, they actually revealed the contents of what's in it on the website. And I go, and like, dude, you just ruined the surprise. Why can't you wait until the next month and then reveal to people what's in it to see if anybody would want to buy it? So, all that being said, is this worth getting? Honestly, it depends on how deep into the fan community you are. If you're, really big into it, you love Minecraft that much, then I'd say yeah, go. However, if you're just a casual player and are not quite sure if you're, that heavily invested in it, then I'd say skip it. But I also be kind of curious to see what else they have to offer, because I would assume some boxes are better than others. So maybe I'll try this again another month and see what that one provides. But so far it's okay. It's certainly better than the MLP box, which I'll probably be discontinuing my membership to.
I don't know. I would get myself a box, but I literally have no room for the stuff, nor do I have any room. Look, there's a box on my bed because there's no room to put any more boxes. I mean, I would use them for sending stuff, but I don't have everything I need to send yet. So yeah. Anyway, let's go with another thing there. Let's go with tonight's episode of What Are You Eating Today, Justin Jablonski?
Chex Mix.
Made by Charlie Brown.
Jesus Christ, that's a big bag.
No, I know something funny.
What's that?
This was 3 batches full, and this is a 2-gallon bag. I had this thing filled.
Jesus, dude, how much did you eat?
A lot, because I love this stuff.
This has been What Is Justin Jablonski Eating Tonight stuff. Anyway,
I want to get like a big bag, like a 2-gallon bag or whatever. Fill it with like an entire gallon of milk and stuff.
That's Canadian stuff. I thought you were about to say an entire bag of Vicodin, and I'm like, what?
That's what
I heard.
That's the cereal. With milk and Vicodin.
But
a Florida man.
A Florida man. Remember when John? Remember that time when friggin' Juan and John were in the chat and they kept making Florida man references, and me, Justin, and Cruiser had no idea what he was talking about, and I'm like, Jablonski, you're the keeper of the memes. Do you have any idea what the fuck they're talking about? And you're like, nope. And now I realize.
I first heard of Florida man through Jay and. But even then, not only do I did not know about it then, but I still don't agree with it because I keep hearing the jokes, and I have to admit, I've never seen any of that in this state.
I don't know.
Do you really pay that much attention to the news, or are you not in the "What the fuck is wrong with you" group on Facebook?
Oh, is that group by Nash?
Yep.
I actually met Nash back in 2013.
Yeah,
lucky bastard.
No, I do pay attention to the news, but however, you're going to find those kind of freaks all over the country. So
yeah, I know.
To me,
I don't get why
it just happens the most in Florida.
No, I see it in other countries too. I mean, other states too, dude.
Yeah,
so I don't get it.
Like, I don't know what the full point of that is. Like, why is it specifically Florida? I mean, like, can it be like Ohio or something? You know
Florida,
man.
It's just the highest. It's just the highest rate.
It is.
Again, I haven't seen it though. I
Me
mean,
neither. I don't know why. Not everybody in Florida is that crazy. I mean, like,
it's not even.
I find that questionable.
It's not even something like the whole, not everyone thing, but rather, I just don't see any of that activity in this state. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I just don't think it happens as often as people like to believe. Like, I know Florida is the most southern part of America.
Yeah,
and
it's not perfect.
The South, and the South has that, redneck reputation. But instead, Florida gets that white trash reputation. But even then, like, I don't see it, guys. I mean, I've been all over the state. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, oh, it was in the news. Like, yeah, and something similar was in the... Like, this happens all over the country. Why are you just pointing out Florida?
Yeah, what's wrong with Florida? It may not be the perfect state, but, it's just Florida.
Here's the kicker for some of the stuff that happened down there happened across the street or down the street from where I was living at the time.
What are you even...
One was this man had a monkey driving his car and he was drunk.
And he was from Florida.
Yes.
Does that mean... Am I the Florida man? I look like the Florida man. Can I be the Florida man?
No, you're not the Florida man.
I'm the king of Florida.
My favorite representation of Florida man is Cox and Crindor's version, where he's like a guy in a lucha. He's like wears a luchador mask and has a rat tail, like the back of his head.
Yeah.
What was like? I always thought of him like a Tarzan dude or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what is that?
Someone in a Superman costume, but that chest plate is the state of Florida.
Actually, there's actually a superhero that actually is in Florida that has...
No, it's the I-4 eyesore. That's what it is.
Yes, well, there's actually a guy who actually does dress up like that, except he does charity events because he's the Florida superhero. He, does good events and everything like that. Man, what is with the lighting today? Is the cops outside my window? No, it is not. I apparently got this gift from my step-cousins. It's an interchangeable light bulb. Pretty cool, huh?
What did you do, Evan? What did you do?
I just explained what it was, you idiot.
I keep telling you to stop
Check it out.
trying to download the board.
I mean, check this out. It's a friggin' dance party in here. It's like that song from Bowser's Dank Rave.
In other news, I have something I'd like to share with everyone watching.
Don't be too long on it, man.
Well, my family had 3 Christmas miracles.
Mm-hmm.
My family, we are just broke for the holidays, okay? We can't even afford a turkey. I was telling this to some of the people in the Dream Questria cast, which is going to be a fan-up series that's going to be airing soon. I play Shining Armor in it. And 2 people donated money to us. I couldn't believe it. Then I was telling this to Tony Sampson, who we talked about on the show before, and he sends my family a turkey dinner. All the fixings you could ever imagine. I couldn't believe this.
Attaboy Tony.
What's up?
I said attaboy Tony. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, who says he's the man with the scams? Come on. And then suddenly I was telling this to Bill Newton from MLP, who plays Bright Mac and Pharynx. And he was so touched by this that he donated to us. Like, we couldn't believe it. Like, my family are the types that will actually Now, we're never really expecting people to help us, but this was the first time some people actually did. And it was so bizarre to us that we spoke to our Uncle Guy, who was a pastor, and he said, you know what, Karen? This is God giving you a helping hand. Accept it.
I would say it would be, honestly. I mean, like, in the words of Pollyanna from Earthbound, I do believe in miracles. I swear I've seen a few. And quite literally, let me just say to you there, Grizzler, you have seen a few now, so there you go.
Yeah. Like, my mom was crying tears of joy when she saw all that food that Tony donated. And I took a video of her, and she goes, I'm having a good cry. And I sent it to Tony. And he's like, there's even the stuff in there for a Christmas breakfast for you guys. And he was right. There was actually hash browns in there too. And eggs, we couldn't believe it. This was the first time anyone has ever helped us to this extent. And I just have to say thank you to everyone who did this for us. And just as a way, and to thank them, here's what you can do for me. Please check out the fan dub series Dreamquestria that's on its way. Please check out. Can you please not make those sounds, dude? I'm trying to be serious.
Yeah, seriously, man. Stop with the.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so again, please check out the fan dub series Dreamquestria when it debuts. It's by MysTREAMy. I believe that's what she was by.
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that, Justin? Your mic kind of timed out.
Okay. Please check out the Dreamquestria fan dub series by Midnight, or I think she goes by Wolfie29. Please check out the debut electronica album from Tony Sampson called Blasm. It's on iTunes and Spotify. And please check out Bill Newton on Twitch and thank them for what they've done for the family. No one's ever done something like this for us.
That was just amazing there. Just remember that, people. It's every there. I actually wrote a letter to Tony Sampson thanking him for giving him a Christmas miracle, and he responded back. He said he just gave me a winking face and everything there. To quote Eddie from Ed, Edd n Eddy, the character he voiced, Christmas is not what you find under a tree. Christmas is what you find in your heart. It's really
yeah.
No, that's what he says. It's the whole thing there. And then after that, Santa Claus comes by and hits him with a giant bag of toys, and Ed chases after, saying, "Take me with you! I, Ed, you Santa, we good!"
And what I want to do for Tony to say that is that I want to send him a card that me and my entire family sign and a big box of Jawbreakers.
You should actually what you should also do is what you could do if you give me some money, I can get you a Jawbreaker at like one of the white Jawbreaker on a stick for him at Disney World if you want.
That's good.
I love that.
That's good. And what I want to do for Bill is...
No, don't you guys dare. Don't you fucking dare tell Tony.
Okay.
Don't you dare tell Tony over there. Don't ruin Christmas for Tony.
And as for Bill, what I want to do for him is that he has told people that he is a giant coffee snob. He loves coffee. And he hates Starbucks, too, for that matter. So I want to actually, try to find him, like a nice bag of, coffee beans from,
Florida.
No, Florida doesn't grow coffee beans, actually. The only American state that grows coffee beans is Hawaii.
I don't know. Maybe you can get them from Florida, man.
No, but I want to get something like a nice bag of coffee.
Hey, kid, want to buy some coffee?
Oh, my God. Mari Cruz said you should get him the world's largest Jawbreaker. I have a photo of one of those, and I'm going to say no. When I saw that on a shelf, I'm like, nope. It's like a Jawbreaker, but it's like the size of a softball.
I mean, that's how they were in N8.
Yeah, they were.
Ironically, they were selling it at Baltimore at the harbor. I could probably, while we're there, we could probably find you one.
Perhaps, yeah. Because honestly, there's no words to describe how much this meant to my family. Because, like I said, we're the ones who are usually helping. Like, whether it's donating to our local food pantry, helping out a certain friend or family member. But they're always, so much less fortunate than us that we never expect anything in return. and then here comes life or God or karma, whichever the viewer prefers, and we get a helping hand this time.
Let me get you right here. When I went through this shit I went through last month, I got hit with the same thing. It wasn't gifts, but it was support. So yeah, this is a Christmas miracle for you.
Mm-hmm.
According to Mr. Orange Cat, he's having Xmas on the 26th. Why?
Yeah, Evan is having a bit of a late Christmas because I sent him a Christmas present to give to his sister's boyfriend.
No, I'm not having a late Christmas. It's my sister and her boyfriend that are kind of having one namely from me. But basically, yeah. I'm not. Let the record show. I'm not blaming you for this. I'm blaming the friggin' U.S. Postal Service, unless of course you sent it to the wrong address. In which case, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I don't think that's the case because I sent the other one that I had. I don't want to reveal out loud what here. To another friend's, and I had to write down his address too because he just had a P.O. box. So I definitely did write out, 2 addresses, both contain the same item, and I am more than positive that I got yours right, dude.
I was about to say
it's a bad dragon.
It's imagine the next morning you're gonna get like a phone call with a text saying, "Dude, thanks for the autograph, man."
Gee, I mean, you just revealed it.
Yeah, they don't watch this stuff. No one knows my sister's name. Oh, that's actually a good idea that's actually something we should do.
I thought it was a bad dragon.
That's what I wanted to do with you when we go to BronyCon is I wanted to make a recommendation that on our way back we stop by Rehoboth, say hi to my mother, we crash at a hotel there, and then just go back the next day. But he's probably not gonna have the time.
Oh, on a side note, today is my girlfriend's birthday.
Yay! Evan plays on the.
I need to. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Wait.
She doesn't like to watch the streams, or at least I don't think so. But I just wanted to say that.
Where is the noisemaker not loaded?
Just in case.
Here we go. So, and like I said, I don't know if I actually did say this. My family usually doesn't celebrate Christmas because that's when we actually can, afford something. But still, December 25th has always been Christmas Day. We want to be able to have something to celebrate on that particular day. And because of what everyone did, we can actually have something on Christmas Day. So for that, we are eternally grateful.
Oh, and this is the original.
Okay, thank you.
The original what?
This is the original hat.
Okay, Scott.
Yes, this thing is like 20 years old.
You're 20 years old. Anyway,
I'm 20 fucking 7. Thank you.
Yeah, that's
still. Boo-hoo! Just because you're the oldest member in this entire stream doesn't mean you have to brag about it.
Dude, I'm 33.
Like I was saying, just because you're the oldest member in this entire stream doesn't mean you have to brag about it.
I'll brag about whatever I fucking want to. Sparrow, freaking Cruiser and I are the old men of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Zach's just a kid. He's like 18.
Boy,
yes, he is.
Zach is the babu.
Hold on, sorry. What was that, Zach?
The boy, I can drink now.
You're always gonna be our little baby Zach.
Oh, and speaking of drinking, I actually had Bailey's last night.
Oh, how was that? How was the Bailey's?
Probably the only whiskey I'll ever drink.
Man. That good cocoa taste. It's fucking delicious. You ever had Bailey's before, Cruiser?
I don't think so.
It's like it's chocolate, right? It's kind of like a chocolate-like drink.
I mean, maybe I did because when I went to Vegas with my dad, he found an alcoholic drink roll. It tastes just like the candy bar, so I'm assuming it probably had Bailey's in it.
Hey, Treble Blitz, this is my Corona. My Corona.
My Corona.
I'm gonna celebrate Mexico.
Someone else remembered that. Yay!
I'm gonna celebrate Mexico with my Corona right here, right? Because Mexico's awesome. I actually learned fact. You know what the lime was for in Coronas originally?
What's that?
It was supposed to keep flies out of the drink. Apparently.
Really?
Yeah, that's why they have limes in there. It's really unnecessary.
How interesting.
Yeah, it's like that. But yeah.
Oh, I actually got a I got a gift earlier. Hold on, let me get it.
My parents are going to be sending my gifts later on, and I'm going to be streaming me opening them on my channel when they finally come, if they finally come. I know who you are, Courtney. I'm glad you could join us. This is Courtney's in the stream, the girl I was telling you about. Courtney, let me introduce my friend. Up there is Zach. Over there in the corner is Cruiser. That does Hook Rock. Zach does Mystery Brony Theater. He's the purple pony. And over there's Jablotsky. Oh,
Can you guys hear me and see me?
You just appeared out of nowhere.
We can.
Okay, you guys can. So, this is pretty much news for almost pretty much everyone. For the past while, I've had problems with my legs.
Mm-hmm.
And every once in a while, I'll like for longer stuff, I would need a little bit of extra oomph, like help. Now, while I do have inserts that do help a lot.
He started smoking weed.
No. But I've been in sort of a need of something to help me walk, like for the longer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So for a while I had a branch that I was going to make into one of these.
Yeah.
But today my stepfather got me a walking stick.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's pretty cool.
It even has a crystal in it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Does it light up? Are you like a fucking
No, it
wizard?
doesn't. It doesn't light up.
Oh man, that stinks. But that's really nice of him to do that. Like if I ever broke my leg and had to use a cane, I'd make it a freaking badass cane. Like I'd get like Lucius Malfoy's
Well, on
cane.
top of it too, since the crystal is a very nice touch.
It is. It really is cool.
And it's the real deal too. It's not one of those things you can pick up at a store.
Let's go to the chat here. Courtney
I'm
says.
gonna go put this back. Hold on.
Courtney says hi. So how are you all? Well, Cruiser's touched. He's touched. Zach is I don't know, and I'm pretty much mad.
Life.
What about Zach? What kind of things have you been up to this holiday season?
Masturbating.
Cruiser, shut up.
Yeah.
I like it's like, yeah.
I mean, it's no use in denying it.
Well, I guess we could tell you that Zach got some fan art this week, from Derby's Best Pony. And if you don't know, Derby's Best Pony sent us some stuff before, so I'm going to show it off here. First off, it's his OC shipped with his OC. That's Zach, that's Derby's Best Pony. And this is a response from the Pony Town event we did last stream, which was a very big successful thing, and there was another art chart there. Ship art between Zach and Derby's Best Pony is, or Dips, as I like to call him. Has been going all over the place. So yeah, this was from the Pony Town event, which again, thanks very much again for doing, guys. You guys are making a big success. We had a lot of fun doing it. I mean, you guys had fun doing it, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You were 6. Everybody's saying, "Ah!" I got and apparently Courtney gave me some cookies.
Now, I actually got a gift myself here that I like to share with people. A couple.
Okay.
The first thing I got was this Interplay card signed by Kathleen Barr.
Oh my God, Kevin signed your card.
Kevin,
Kathleen Barr.
Oh yeah. And now here's how this came about. Now, for those of you who don't know, Kathleen Barr does not do cons for whatever reason.
Doesn't she also not do bronies either?
What's that?
Isn't she also not a big thing on the brony fandom?
She's not really a big thing with any fandom. And according to Kelly Sheridan, who she's been friends with since they were kids, it's nothing personal. She's just, a rather private person. But I saw that Interplay posted a bunch of the autographed cards, not just hers, but from a bunch of people in the cast. And when it said that they were selling them in this special, package of booster packs of cards, and my red flag immediately went up and just said, "Whoa, wait a minute! Kathleen doesn't do cons. How'd she sign these things? Are they fake?" And the first person who responded to me was actually Peter New's wife. She told me that they did actually sit down like a bunch of them to sign these cards. And she thought that I was making, wild accusations. But no, when you're dealing with a collector's item, especially autographs, it's a completely okay to ask for faith. Because, collectors want authenticity. And just told her about some of the hurdles I went through to try to get her autograph. Like, I actually spent like $30 trying to get Kathleen Barr's autograph. I paid for the prints, the shipping to Vancouver, and even a Canadian money order to ship the prints back to Florida.
So
and that was over a year ago and nothing.
Did you have to like change foreign currency or something like that? Like you had to get the Canadian money, whatever it's called. Like what was it called? Like euro or something like that?
Loonies.
Loonies? Okay, yeah, sure. That's right. It is loonies.
Yeah, I don't know how you can take an economical crisis seriously. The loonie is down. Oh, how sad for you!
I want to hear the loony loon.
Tom Green reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said like, okay, I'll contact her agency, see if there's some sort of mix-up, and then Enterplay contacted me on this was all on Facebook, and they assured me that yes, they are in fact real. They paid a bunch of the actors to come in and sign a bunch of these things. And I told them, okay, thanks for getting back to me. Told them about all the hurdles I went through and said that if they ever sell these things individual, please let me know. Next thing I know, I get a private message from them saying, give us your address and we'll send you a holiday surprise. And they weren't kidding. They actually sent me one of the signed Kathleen Barr cards.
Dude, you're really getting...
This is what I like about... That's kind of what I like about Interplay. Though while I don't play the card game anymore, they do really nice things.
Yeah, and now I still love Kathleen Barr. I love the character she plays, but I don't get why she just won't make convention appearances. It's like, what do you think we're gonna do? I mean, we just want a photo and an autograph.
Yeah, well,
but
if it's
go ahead.
If it's someone who wants a private life, they have the rights to a private life. They don't need to do convention.
Yeah, and I'm not going to take that away from them. But again,
they're not required to go to a convention, man.
What's that?
They're not like required in their career to go to a convention.
No, it's not. But again, I was told by her agency and Kelly herself that she does in fact love her fans. Like, okay, well that's good. Well then, how come you won't say hi to them? I'm not saying she has to, but it seems really bizarre to me to say that you love your fans, but won't make much of an effort to meet them.
I don't know,
or even say hi.
I don't know, social anxiety or something.
It's kind of like Maynard James Keenan from Tool. The guy likes his supposedly the guy likes his fans. I am not entirely sure if he does or doesn't. But he won't meet them either. But I have to give him some credit though, because in order to avoid meeting his fans, he started his own business. He opened a vineyard. He sells wine. So now he doesn't need fans' money. So in the process, he created jobs for people.
There you go. I mean, like the guy.
I gotta give him respect.
Maybe it's just social. Maybe it's just social anxiety or something like that. I mean, that's common.
Or maybe just not a people person.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Maybe you don't need to be a people person. I mean, like you look at people like one of those high up celebrities. Like you look at like someone like I don't know, Christopher Walken. And they have like a bit. He likes his fans, and he doesn't do appearances.
So I actually had a very interesting get a couple days ago.
Really?
I went to since the family's dryer broke, we've had to go to the laundromat.
Mm-hmm.
And I got quarters for my laundry. Mm-hmm. One of the quarters wasn't a quarter. It's a Korean won. I'm like, oh shit, this doesn't look like a regular quarter. I'm keeping this.
Oh my god.
Because my grandfather had a money collection that was supposed to go to me.
Mm-hmm.
He had a gambling problem, so a lot of it was gone. I got the remnants.
You should find out how much
this is going in that collection.
How much is it worth? In American dollars, I mean.
I don't know. It's 100. It says 101, so I'm guessing not too much.
Okay, we got some here. Derby's Best Pony says, "Can I have the autograph of Evan, Zach, and Cruiser?" Maybe we'll talk about that in the future. Maybe.
Why would you want our autograph anyway?
Yeah, I'm not that much of a good person. Yeah, I'm not that special of a person. And one thing I want to point out here, this weekend I actually attended a very special event this week. It was Monday, and after my dad won something in a radio contest, I was able to get an advanced screening of the Mary Poppins movie.
Hey, how was it?
Let me put something clear. I'm a big fan of the first one, and I can only imagine you guys have either seen it or haven't seen it in a long time. And you can agree with me. It's a damn good movie. It's one of the best movies made of all time. I mean, it has 100% Rotten Tomatoes, and it's easily one of my top 5. Going into this movie, I wasn't sure that this was not going to do anything close to the original one. Like, it wasn't going to be exactly on par, honestly. I mean, I told that to Cruiser even, and he kind of gave me some disbelief on it. So we went in there to an advanced screening. It was a critic screening, actually, which means we went into this theater, and like all critic screening, they took our cell phones, they gave us the metal detectors, and we could only leave the theater if we had like an escort. So we went in there, and believe it or not, the film blew all my expectations away. Like, it just took all my expectations and just crushed them. Because not only I won't say it wasn't as good as the original, but it was definitely on par. It was definitely on par. Emily Blunt was okay as Mary. The guy they got who wrote the guy to play the new Bert, he's a different character.
Oh, Lin-Manuel.
Yeah, who is the writer of
Hamilton.
Hamilton. And yeah, he was great. The score had a big the score had to be the biggest thing of the movie because like it was the Sherman brothers, the remaining Sherman brothers back, and they did all kinds of stuff. It was a good movie. Let me just say that there. And Twiley, what are you doing? Twiley's spamming in our chat.
What was it saying?
Sorry, Twiley, I gotta give you a little bit of a timeout for that. For spamming. Anyway,
what is it saying?
He's posting random small numbers. Anyway, it's no offense, Troy, but I can't do spam in the chat. Anyway, what I was gonna say was that what happens was it has a similar structure to it, and like I said, the actors are great. I will give a little bit of a spoiler. Julie Andrews is not in the movie. Dick Van Dyke is, and his scene is amazing. There's that, and the one thing I like here is the music is perfectly original. They don't like rehash songs from the other movie. All the song scores are original. There's like a chime in the instrumental orchestral versions. You can hear like chimes from the original soundtrack, but like they don't sing any of the original songs. They're all new. All the dancing is amazing, and by God, it was damn good. It was damn good. If you want to see it, you got to see it. Like I got the free poster to go with it. As you see my wall back there. There, not to be confused with that one, which is Venom, but like the one there is just like crazy. So I have to go to sleep with Emily Blunt looking in my face. I will say I do prefer.
Ooh, bye.
Ooh, Tempest Shadow was in the movie. Nice.
Yeah, she plays Mary. She's the new Mary Poppins.
Good choice.
I thought it would have been Yondu.
I will say up front, I do like the
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
I will say up front, I do actually prefer Julie Andrews' original performance, and I'm not just saying that because Julie Andrews' name spells out Julie Andrews, but what I'm saying is because the fact that I liked her iteration of Mary, how she was more strict and more. Well, kind of at the same time, like, she was like your mother kind of thing. She felt like a real nanny. Blunt has the same appeal, but she wasn't as strict as the original Mary, in my opinion. She's kind of more oblivious, but, it's still a good time. And it's also really cool to see 2D Disney animation in a modern form. It's really good.
Mm-hmm. Nice to see that movie was successful, and Disney's new iteration, the Nutcracker, bombed.
Oh, yeah, there was that. Remember, I keep telling this story. Me and Cruiser went to go see a screening of it, and he's on his phone the entire time. And at the end, I'm like, he looks at me and says, and I look at him and I'm like, so, do you care about this? And he's like, nope. I'm like, I just care about why the hell Morgan Freeman's in this. And also, because like, it just makes me wonder why the hell didn't they just adapt the original story and then make this? I mean, the music was good, but like my dad saw it and he said it was one of the worst movies he's ever seen. But I heard the music was good. And besides,
And then
like you did the world. It looks like if you want, it's not the Nutcracker in the Four Realms. It's the Chronicles of Alice in Wonderland, well, in Oz Nutcracker. That's the whole movie, including that side. You know you did the movie well when you can't even pronounce the main character's name correctly.
Now, there was something else that I got.
What?
I got
Repeat that.
the newest addition to my collection.
Oh, Tim Curry.
oh, nice.
Yes. Tim Curry actually sells his own autograph. There's some other companies that do as well. But this particular seller had a bigger discount. And it's also this one I also came with a certificate of authenticity. The other one didn't. And it's by these people here. Beckett Authentication. They basically when people like say this guy who got these autographs, he paid Tim Curry to send a bunch of photos to which he was sell. Beckett Authentication was there to witness it, and you'll notice that there's a number down here that will give you the date and time for when your particular autograph was signed. So I trust. And plus he also had photos of him with Tim during the signing. So he's a trusted seller, and I put my ease at rest with getting this. And I'm going to tell everybody right now, if Tim Curry is going to make an appearance at a convention near you, he is going to have pre-signed photos for sale at his booth because he had a stroke not too long ago. So he's wheelchair bound.
He is wheelchair bound, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Can he still talk? I mean, like, is he just like?
Oh no! In fact, according to the guy, because for those of you who don't know, Tim Curry was at Orlando MegaCon a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But again, you couldn't see him. You didn't get to meet him unless you bought a photo op with him. These he was just selling at his booth.
Yeah, but what was his limitations? Was he like able to speak, or was he like?
Yeah, because what I was about to say, according to the guy, he is still in great spirits. He actually is still sharp as a tack, and he still gets voiceover work.
Because I remember in the MegaCon photo ops, there were people there that was like that, like the guy was like had to direct for Tim to face and everything. That was weird. Because he had a hard time doing so.
Maybe for that particular convention because it was a con setting. But when he does like these private signings, it's probably a much better environment.
Yeah, I honestly would see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he now I didn't attend Tim's panel, but when he did appear at MegaCon, he did in fact have a panel. He had a Q&A, and he was taking questions from the audience, and even talked about the latest the remake of It that came out not too long ago.
Yeah, he said he was cool.
I didn't get a chance to see it, but it seemed like what?
It's good.
Yes, I loved it. It was fantastic. No pun intended. And but the original version of It with Tim Curry, well, it's definitely flawed. It's still very entertaining and worth seeing.
Yeah.
Tim puts on a fantastic performance in that miniseries.
Yeah, like I said, I've seen parts of the original, and I like of the remake, and I like the remake, but I still think the original is the more memorable one, honestly.
Yeah, Doug Walker said the exact same thing. I'm pretty sure you copied it.
I don't even remember. I don't remember anything from that. From his, I don't even remember. When did he do It? When did he review the new It?
Like 2 years ago, or last year.
I don't even remember.
Like 2 weeks after it came out in theaters.
I don't remember him reviewing that, honestly. Like,
I'll say this. Adaptation wise, the new movie did it better. For the Pennywise, it depends on what you are looking at.
Yeah, it really didn't.
Now, the Pennywise for the new movie fit the new movie.
It just didn't fit the look. Right?
No, I would say the look worked well.
I mean, he was a clown. He doesn't do really anything clowny-wise, honestly.
Okay, but why do you necessarily have to? I mean, why? I mean, let's face facts. The Joker is twisted, but he's not much of a clown.
I always thought the point of him being a clown is because he was tormenting the children.
No, he just. I think it was because he just found everything a joke.
It's possible,
because it can take many forms, but I think it just takes a clown to mess with them specifically.
Yeah, because again, he feeds off of kids. Now I'm waiting for the second part to have the giant fucking turtle.
You mean the spider?
Yeah, what are they gonna? That's the big question of this. What are they going to do about the spider? That's what I want to know. And people are asking if we saw the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I have not seen it, and I refuse to see it.
What they've shown with the.
Well, he froze.
Jablonski, did you freeze?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What was that gas? What was that?
Did you say you have not seen Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Okay, let me stop. Here's what I'm thinking. I want to see it. I don't have any embargo against it, except for the original one. I know that one fucking sucks. But basically, I'm only gonna. I haven't seen it, and I want to see it. My thing is, according to what everybody has told me, just like The Room, it's worth seeing it on a live showing that you can interact with it.
Oh yeah, it's live shows are fantastic.
Yeah, and I'd love to do it. Except Universal has its thumb up his ass and decided to cancel its traditional live showings. Fucking.
You can still find local.
Well, there are underground theater productions that do it because I went to one when I was in Florida, and it was a blast, especially the Virgin Games. Now I have anxiety problems. So I opted out of doing it just because that can actually cause health problems with me.
Mm-hmm.
But just the experience alone was fun. Though that was my first show. Second show I did it because I asked, well, what are you doing for the games, for the Virgin Games? Like, oh, just do an animal sound. Like, okay, I could do that.
Funny thing is that
yes, I did do the Virgin game eventually. It just took me a little bit.
I find it really ironic because Rocky Horror Picture Show and Little Shop of Horrors were both very bad movies, and then they turned really good after they made them into musicals.
Believe it or not, a lot of people don't know this, but there was actually a picture show.
There was actually a what?
There was a sequel to Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Was there?
Really?
Yeah, I think it was called Shock Treatment.
Oh,
Shock Treatment. Wasn't that like?
Now
I heard that's not a good. Is it a good movie?
No, at least from what I'm told.
There's only one way to find. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Let me take a look at something real quick while you guys have a discussion.
Have you seen the? Did you see the new take on it?
Not yet, but I'm curious to see that.
Yep,
it's not bad. I was worried, but I saw it. It's not bad.
The Cinema Snob did a review of it.
So it must be bad then, huh?
Maybe
it's still no comparison to the original, but for what they did, I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
The person they got to play Frankenfurter is an actual transgender.
Yeah.
Oh dear Lord.
The thing is that,
but here's the thing, though, it works. If you really think about it, it makes sense that they would actually get a transgender actor.
I'd rather them get an actual transvestite to be authentic. I mean, they could have gotten Iron Liz.
Actually, question: have you ever seen Orange Is the New Black?
No,
I can't get into it. I'm sorry. I like the story, but I just can't get into it. Zach, you've ever seen that show?
Okay, it's the
no.
I'm fully aware that there's a transgender person on that show.
Yeah, it's the same person.
I'd rather, like, when it comes to prison dramas, I'd rather watch Locked Up Raw, because that's like an actual documentary show.
Well, I like it, but at the same time, I'm not like crazy over it either.
I don't watch any of this stuff there. Anyway,
yes.
No, the Gretzko Christmas special.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I did see that.
I guess this is your floor.
They're really gonna hate us for that. They're really gonna hate this episode, aren't they?
And I noticed that the death metal lyrics, they did not match up with the song.
Nope.
It was that bad, huh?
I would say
it's a good special.
it wasn't bad, but it wasn't what I was kind of hoping for.
Just make me want to see Pop Team Epic do a Christmas episode.
Oh no!
Yes, I want to see the two girls just go up to Santa with their middle fingers and just like punch the shit out of him and destroy him with a fidget spinner.
I'll say though about the Gretzko Christmas special, it's a nice holdover until season 2, and I like that it takes place in between, so we know what happened.
Yeah, we get to see what the astronaut's been up to. Nothing much.
I also point out that there were actually, when I was at Holiday Matsuri last weekend, there wasn't a Christmas Gretzko cosplayer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you actually look up on my album, you can actually see it. It's actually the way they did it was really cool. They got like a cardboard cutout to make it look like the face. It was really cool.
Now was it cute Gretzko or death metal Gretzko?
I don't fucking know. I don't watch a Gretzko.
Okay,
is death metal a Gretzko?
Look cute or did it look creepy as hell?
It looked like it was screaming at me. That's all I could say.
Okay, death metal.
Yeah, it was death metal Gretzko. I have to watch a Gretzko.
You should, seriously.
He's already watching. You already said he's watching My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
I mean, I found an anime that I actually like.
Oh, wait. What if we make...
I didn't hear that.
What if we make that the trade-off? I watch a Gretzko, and Justin has to watch JoJo.
No, because you already knew about a Gretzko.
I don't know what it's about, what it does, or who it is. That's all I can say. Like,
and besides, the episode's only 10 minutes long.
Like,
they're not. Yeah, they're not that long, and 2, there's only less.
Fine. What should we get? What would be a trade for him to watch it, and if I watch a Gretzko?
If you watch a Gretzko, he would have to watch. I would want to say
Pop Team.
Yeah, Pop Team.
Either Pop...
They're about the same length,
I was
right?
about to say Pop Team Epic, or technically Pop Team Epic is 30 minutes long. It's just the same episode repeated with.
Yeah, if you cut out one of the gender parts, because every episode is just the same episode twice, but with different gender voice actors.
The problem is you have to watch both of them because there's actually some differences in it. And that's part of the joke. You know what the whole joke behind that is, right?
No.
Okay, in the manga for Pop Team Epic, I think it was like the last issues, the two girls are like, I wonder what would happen if they had an anime about us. And the girl with the blue hair, I forgot the girls' names, is like, I would only allow that if I was voiced by this person. And they name like a male voice actor, and the girl's like, yeah, I want that guy to be my voice actor. So here's what happened: they decided to film an episode like that with that joke from the manga. So all the girls are voiced by male voice actors. But the problem was they had to fill a 30-minute slot, so they're like, okay, we'll do it again, but just with female voice actors, and we'll put in a little bit of differences in between.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you want to go there and hear Chris Sabat as a blonde girl shouting out, "Damn you, thunder!" to the top of your lungs.
Yeah. I want to find something better.
My favorite one there. You like the red color of the car? Yeah, it'll disguise the blood of my victims.
The what?
She buys a red car, and the dealer's like, I hope you like the red coat of your car. And the girl with the blue hair looks out, and she says, yeah, it'll disguise the blood of everybody I run over. It's amazing. It's so ridiculous. You thought a Gretzko was one big meme? You gotta see Pop Team Epic.
Like Pop Team Epic is fucking hilarious.
It's fucking... If you thought that was a meme of itself, no. Pop Team Epic is just gonna hold out its hand and says, hold all my beers. All hundreds of them.
Here, hold my brewery.
Yeah, hold my brewery. There you go. That's basically Pop Team Epic right there. I just love that. The shot of the girls running at you in the opening screen with their like hyper-realistic middle fingers approaching you. Heck, there were these two girls at the Holiday Matsuri who actually were dressed as the two girls, and I got a picture of both of them flipping me off, except their middle fingers were candy canes. It was so funny.
It's a festive fuck you.
Yeah. Hey, chat. Are you upset? Are you upset?
Shot.
I actually did an animated ponified version of that gag, except it's Rainbow Dash and Applejack.
Oh, is that the one where they're kind of slapping each other?
Yeah. Are you upset? I am not upset.
Sorry, I couldn't make it to BronyCon.
No,
I
at
tried.
the end, I just made it open. I'm like, I'm sorry, guys, I tried. The funny thing is, I made that for Zach. I made that especially for Zach.
I'm not pointing. You're pointing.
Oh yeah, that's rude. You shouldn't point. Hey, you started pointing first.
I like that. She's singing that little body foo foo walking through the forest. You know, the girl like interrupts her with like a back like little body foo foo. Do not sing over me. The blue one's like Roger's singing the rhythms. Go. Oh my god, this is a good show. If I was gonna say,
Bunny gets the pancake.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Yeah, so there you go. There's the trade-off. He watches all the episodes of Pop Team Epic. I go with the Gretzko. I have to find a time to do it, though, because I'm still watching My Hero Academia. Which I'm finding, like I said, it's like Sky High, basically.
Aside from a Gretsuko, the last anime...
It's a Gretzko.
No, that's her name, but the actual name of the show is a Gretsuko. That's what it says on the title card.
Well, the thing is, in Japanese pronunciation, the U is silent. It's a Gretzko. Like, you could hear it there. It's like a Gretz. That is basically the U. It's a Gretzko.
Whatever. Point is, aside from that in Digimon, the last anime, Kill la Kill.
I have to see Kill la Kill.
Oh my god, I saw an anime that Evan hasn't seen.
Kill la Kill is great.
Well, no, that would have also been a Gretzko, though, too.
Can you guys play Cards Against Humanity with a fan maybe one day?
One day we'll have to see.
Yeah,
I'm very sadistic, by the way. You guys want to see how dark my humor can get?
Yeah, just let's
see how dark my humor can get. That's what you sound like.
Just let's get through the rest of this year.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there. Which, by the way, just to let you guys know, that next week is going to be the last stream before we move the thing there. So I'm just going to tell you what's going to go on. Here, I'm sorry if I'm stepping over you guys. I really apologize. Here's what's going to go on. A little bit of announcements to make. Next week, like I said just a moment ago, it's going to be the last stream of MysTREAMy Brony Theater 4000. But we're going to be taking a month break off, and then we're going to be moving the stream to another platform. I'm sorry, another channel for Shaded Sight Studios. We're also going to be sorry, I had 3 mimosas today. We're also going to be streaming it on our Twitch page which I got up and running, and we're going to be able to monitor both, hopefully, thanks to Intube or whatever it's called. So what's going to happen there is we have to get a couple of months to prepare for it, get some new stuff there. We're going to have a little bit of segments in there. It's basically going to be the same thing, just with some more segments in there and everything like that. We're going to be practicing on fan interactions. We're going to experiment with that. Get some more guests. Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you haven't seen the trailer for it, how about if I show you a quick trailer for it? Take a look.
We had 3 Jason Momoas.
Shut up. Take a look, ladies and gentlemen. And that's it. Ants, another nerdy talk show, will be the new show coming out there. If you haven't been subscribed to Shaded Sight Studios YouTube page, go ahead. That's Shaded Sight Studios. And yeah, that's just about it. Just stay tuned for Ants, because the Ants are coming one by one. It's another nerdy talk show.
Yes, and they will be in your pants.
We are Ants, and we'll be in your pants. That's a good one there. I'll be sure to make that T-shirt. So the back it has the Ants logo, and the corner pocket says, "We will be in your pants." Coming to pants near you. It's Ants.
For a second, I was gonna say the name actually fits because our stream is usually buggy as hell.
Not that much. Well, that's why.
And if you do not hear Evan before, he had 3 Aquamen, so he's a little bit tipsy.
What? Oh, okay. I didn't say Momoas. I said mimosas.
He got you there, dude.
I can't. Kind of. I mean, it's mimosa. Isn't Momoa coming to MegaCon this year?
What's that?
Isn't Jason Momoa coming to MegaCon this year?
Yes, he is.
Nice. He's gonna be
technically next year, but yeah.
He's gonna be getting far more attention because I heard the Aquaman movie is actually not that bad.
Yeah, I remember I was listening to a Jay and Silent Bob Get Old podcast, and Kevin was talking about meeting Jason, sitting next to Jason Momoa on a plane.
Oh, really?
And yeah, because apparently Kevin is a big hockey fan, and he actually heard that Jason Momoa used to be a hockey player, but he hurt his leg, and he retired from hockey and
player, and then he became a chef.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like you lose one career again.
Right.
And, like, we can all be so lucky to actually get.
Yeah.
Now let's see here. I think there was something else I mentioned. I'm trying to remember.
Oh.
Ooh, I remember. God, those damn member berries.
Member.
I remember. Okay, I think I know here. I'm not really worried about saying this online, but I got back from my tour with Green Jello, and I have to say it did not go as well as I'd hoped.
Look, dude, I don't mind you talking about this. I just need you to not go too deep into it, please. Please, just not too deep.
Well, it's like I didn't make as much money as I did last time. Bill would try to tell me it's not about the money, but I don't. What was that?
What?
I thought I heard someone talking.
No.
Okay, well, I didn't make as much money as I did last time, and Bill will try to tell me it's not about me. It's not about the money, but you know he's not doing shows for free, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, in the words of Zach Wilde from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, no, it's about the money.
Yeah, and keep in mind, like, I get what some people how some people would interpret that should be about the music. However, you know, the job that I have, you know, doesn't quite allow me to take extensive time off. Otherwise, you know, I don't make as much money. So the last time I went on tour with him, I was hoping, like, I made like $300 selling merchandise, and that justified, you know, the time off from work and recovered my losses. This time around, that didn't happen. So I was pretty bummed out about it. But perhaps the best thing that happened during that tour was going to the Playback Expo in Tampa. And what this was is that they actually brought in some industry professionals. Like, they actually had like award-winning musicians, producers. Heck, they even had someone from the Grammys there telling people or instructing people how to make it on your own. And that was so cool. Like, they had the guitar player from Korn, the bass player from Megadeth, the drummer from Megadeth, legendary punk rocker Bobby Steele, the original guitar player from the Misfits. But, like, I know for a lot of you, you know, this is, you know, you don't know who these people are. But in my world, the world of rock music, these people are legends. And just, yeah, again, just telling people what you have to do to make it in this business, because you can be successful. Like, but you have to be realistic here. Like, if you're, and well, like, for example, if to you successful means doing it for a living, going on tour, building a fan base, all those are still possible. Just don't expect to be as big as Metallica was.
Or Jesus.
And, yeah, I mean, because those days are pretty much gone. So, but when I went up to the guy from the Grammys, I go, I had to give him a little poke in the ribs here. I went, so, are you guys still blushing over that Metallica incident?
Oh my God.
And for those of you who don't know, the very first time the genre of heavy metal got a nomination, had a category in the Grammys, Metallica had just struck big, and it was Metallica, Jethro Tull, and a couple of other bands. And everyone believed the award should have gone to Metallica. But instead, it goes to Jethro Tull, a British band that has a flute player in it.
So?
And so when I said, so, do you guys, regret the whole Metallica thing? And they go, yeah, we're still kind of blushing right over that one.
I don't know. If you can make a flute work in a heavy metal band, then there you go. Speaking of which, can I actually do I'm going to do a quick plug real quick. For all those of you that are in Florida right now, if you go to this Friday on the House of Blues, my step cousin and his band are going to be performing. His band, it's a punk pop band called Out of It. I actually got one of the T-shirts. It's going to be a charity event. It's going to be held at the House of Blues in Orlando, Florida, at 9 p.m. I believe it's the admittance is like $5. Bring a canned good. It's for charity. It's going to be a good time. A lot of bands there. Nothing too big, but my cousin's pretty good. I haven't seen him perform, but I'm sure he's doing good. But yeah, I got this T-shirt there. They're going to be selling T-shirts most likely, and yeah, I like how it looks like a Coke bottle.
When did you say the show was?
It's this Friday at 9 p.m. at the House of
I'll
Blues.
see what my schedule's like.
Yeah, if you can there. But yeah, if you do there, bring a canned good if you can. I mean, I got work that day and some stuff to do the next day, so yeah, that's crazy there. But yeah, I don't know anything about pop punk, so
Pop punk is sort of a
Think Good Charlotte.
Yeah, Good Charlotte, Newfound Glory. People who took the punk rock playing and writing style, but it's not so
Dark.
ugly as well as how I'll phrase it.
So was it good?
It's actually a bit more lighthearted. They talk about stuff that people can relate to, and
so what's like?
I will say this though. Avoid Simple Plan.
I've heard some stuff by Simple Plan, but nothing too big.
With Simple Plan, it's extremely immature. Now, I get that they're trying to be funny. I can. That's fine. I can get that. But while other joke bands have evolved and aged with their audience, Simple Plan has not.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like when you look at the All American Rejects.
It's one of let's just put it this way: Simple Plan is the music that we liked as kids, but as adults we just grown at, like Nickelback.
What kills me about Nickelback is that when they released the title song of that album is fantastic.
Which album?
Feed the Machine.
That one was like probably.
Oh.
Okay.
Cruiser.
The first album they ever released.
Cruiser
was good.
Cruiser.
What, Evan?
In the comment section, you got a thing back at you about the Grammys thing about the flute player. He said to the flute and heavy metal, when you look at Celtic metal, they have accordions and I think bagpipes in some bands. I mean, was it a Celtic band that got that award or Metallica?
Nope.
Oh, then it should go to hell. I mean, you look at Flog and Molly, they have a violinist and that worked out.
Yeah, but like a band like Flog and Molly, they didn't get noticed.
Cruiser, stop. Repeat that again.
A band like Flog and Molly, or at least bands that play that kind of music, they didn't really take off until much later. This was the very first time heavy metal had a category in the Grammys.
Yeah, true.
And going back to what Jablonski was saying, the State was their major label debut, and that's where the whole entire album was good. But the Feed the Machine was more or less the same, except for one song, at least that I know of, called Feed the Machine. It was heavy. The lyrics, while still vague, still sounded incredible. Like they actually put forth some effort into this one. And I encourage everybody, look up Nickelback, Feed the Machine, the song. Okay, and you'll be surprised to hear that, wow, these guys actually can write music. As for why people hate them, they basically figured out the formula for radio and then milked it for all it's worth.
Yeah.
Now,
that's what.
Go ahead.
This picture.
That's kind of where I stand with it. Why I don't really like Nickelback anymore. Granted, I still like some songs, but I cannot say I'm a Nickelback fan like I was when I was a kid.
Zach, you're a Nickelback fan, aren't you?
I like making fun of Nickelback.
Yeah, like what we did the last episode. Look at this pony. Every time I look at it, it makes me laugh.
Well,
yeah.
It's look at this pony graph.
I don't think Nickelback's that bad, but I do like making fun of them because they have a very distinct voice that sounds kind of bad. The sound's kind of weird. Not as bad as Blink-182.
Oh no. Well, there's one song that I like from them, but
there's funny things that actually you had to use the Nickelback song "Heroes" for this Iraq War documentary I did in high school. It's on my Facebook page. I gotta show that to you guys. It's really bad. But the one thing is that I'll tell you someone who does like Nickelback very much. Deadpool.
I love that bit.
I don't even know what that bit was. Was he being serious or sarcastic?
I don't know,
I don't know.
but what I was trying to say earlier with Nickelback is that despite them milking the formula for radio, I don't actually hate them because in the music industry, it is hard to reach that level of success.
Oh my god.
So I don't blame them for milking it, but I just wish they would at least give us more songs. Like, if you guys have to milk the radio, fine. But can you please at least give us, like, maybe 3 or 5 songs like Feed the Machine, just so I can show that, yeah, these guys can still make good music.
I want to see, like, a podcast that's just solely dedicated to hating Nickelback. Just see how long they can keep that up.
That would be replaced with Five Finger Death Punch.
That would be great.
Oh, yeah, we're going that route too. I hated their cover of Blue on Black.
I don't listen to them.
Huh?
I have not heard a lot of Five Finger Death Punch. I'm sorry.
Their older stuff is good. A few covers I do like. I do like Bad Company. That's one of my favorite ones.
That's my favorite stand.
I thought it would have been either Man in the Mirror or Purple Haze.
Oh, that was a good episode. I was playing the I was playing the Name That Stand game with my friend Courtney the other night, and it was just the best thing ever.
One of my favorite covers by Five Finger Death Punch, even though this one is pretty polarizing, is actually their cover of "Gone Away," originally by "Gone Away" by The Offspring. See, because here's my thing with it. Now, no offense, no disrespect to The Offspring, but however, I do not like the vocal effect they put on the singer's voice. It's way too high pitched for my liking, and not to mention, the song works pretty good as a power ballad. The only thing I wish Five Finger did differently is when they say, when he sings, "and it feels." I wish they extended it. So rather it goes, "and it feels," they make it longer. "And it feels, and it feels." You know, they made it that line longer.
Do you want to know the funny thing is, though, about that bit?
What's that?
I kind of get a chuckle at. Every time I hear that, it sounds like he's taking a shit.
Of course you think that.
It's like it's like what the Angry Video Game Nerd said. How every like all the grunge metal bands back then sounded like they were like perpetually vomiting, like Marilyn Manson.
Oh, speaking of AVGN, he had Macaulay Culkin on his show.
Oh yeah, that was. Did you guys see that?
I did.
No, I didn't.
I haven't watched it yet, but it keeps appearing in my feed that he's done like multiple videos of Macaulay.
Yeah, like all the actors of Home Alone just emerged out of nowhere this year. It was like crazy, but yeah, Macaulay Culkin. I'm gonna go with JonTron himself. He does have a bit of a corpse face.
I wouldn't say a corpse face. He's just pale.
His face looks like it melted, but you know, it's like crazy. But like, or it's like starting to. I mean, like, let's face it, Macaulay Culkin's band is stupid. Hey, Twilight 360, how you doing?
That's why he started a podcast.
Yeah, he does like a charity thing, the Rabbit Ears parrot charity thing.
Yeah, and I actually heard this. Go ahead.
So, going a little bit off topic. So did you guys hear?
What?
Soldier Boy might be cranking at Superman in prison.
Okay. Okay. We'll get to that next. Let's just go with the AVGN, and I'll get to it.
As far as Macaulay Culkin goes, he actually said he's not really pursuing. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he said, yeah, he'll take the role if it's a cool little gig, but he's not really actively seeking roles anymore. You know, he likes doing bunny ears. He likes doing his podcast, and that's enough for him.
That's fair enough. I mean, like he's doing.
Yeah.
He does web videos once in a while, you know. I saw him do a cameo when he went through that long hair phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, his band pretty much sucked ass.
I can't say anything about his band because I haven't heard it, but I can't really talk about the episode because I don't want to spoil it. But they played a bunch of the game, and I remember playing like 1 or 2 of them, and even I forgot how bad they were.
Yeah, they were pretty bad.
However, there was actually a Home Alone board game.
Yeah, I know that. What happened, Cool Twilight 360? I want to know what happened. According to Twilight 360, said last week was literally hey on earth for me in my worst year of my online career. But yeah, like friggin' Soldier Boy, JonTron did something there. Don't give up on the fandom there, Cool Twilight 360. Some things happen, some things get in the way, but stick to your fandom. Just balance everything out. We love you.
Anyway, you were saying, Evan.
JonTron released the video that kind of garnered it more attention. That, you know what, Jablonski, maybe you should tell the story about what happened exactly. Jablonski, are you going to tell me, or are you going to look at me with the bedroom eyes there?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically what happened is that Soldier Boy thought it would be a good idea to sell his own end of game consoles, which isn't true, by the way. They are he just buys Chinese knockoffs and sells them and resells them as his own.
Mm-hmm.
And what's been happening though is that these are emulation systems. They have old NES, Super NES, and a whole bunch of other kinds of games.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been selling them, and Nintendo ain't having that shit.
Did they finally catch him?
They've said they've notified Soldier Boy to basically cut the shit. To which he tweeted out, "Nintendo ain't gonna do shit." That tweet got deleted. But as the saying goes, the internet never forgets.
No, they don't.
So
I
forgot what I was gonna say.
So that tweet is still running around.
So did Nintendo?
As for what's gonna happen to him, we don't know yet. But it's looking like that it might actually become him possibly going to prison.
Well, not really. I mean, like, Nintendo just took down an entire emulation site where they were fined like $10 million for damages. And but yeah, the bottom line is, let's just put it like this, people.
Well, no, here's the thing: they're breaking. Soldier Boy is actually breaking other laws.
Yeah, because the product he's selling, basically.
Yep.
I wonder if we can get Nintendo to get those guys at the Florida Mall that are selling those bootleg consoles. You know what I'm talking about, Justin? Remember that?
Oh yeah, that's right.
They're still selling them. I want to like send them all there saying, like, consider this happened to Soldier Boy. You want to stop this. Look, guys, let me put it like this way. You what you want, but when you fuck around with Nintendo, your ass is grass.
Yeah, there's a reason why Charles Martinet won't curse in character. I'll put it to you like that. Yeah, seriously, that's what he told me. Like number one, he says he loves the, but still, I think that's kind of a dumb excuse. But he did give me, an actual one that I can understand, and that is, he has such a great. Essentially, he has a really great meal ticket that he doesn't want to lose it.
Yeah, it's like getting the guy who voices Mickey Mouse to say "Holy shit,"
Oh, holy shit! Holy shit! Although South Park can do that at any given point, so...
Oh, yeah. How South Park has gotten away with that is beyond me. I mean, yeah, they don't use the name, but, like, really, how they got away with that shit is just amazing.
They call him Mucky.
Is that what they call him?
No, they call it Mr. Mouse.
When it's clearly a Disney knockoff.
I have to say that Jonas Brothers episode is probably my favorite episode of South Park.
I fucking loved it.
Yeah, I love it when that girl says, "My shiny tickle!" and here's the kicker on that, because I was listening to the commentary of that episode. One of the people that works for them, they actually took their daughter to a Jonas Brothers concert, and their daughter actually goes, "My shiny tickles." And they're like, "We are so putting that in the show."
I was actually I actually thought of something too.
What's that?
Is I know they don't really do the political stuff anymore, or as much. I haven't been watching the show lately.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be hilarious if if they go at it one more time, and it's their version of the president in the rally, and it just turns out to be the Jonas Brothers in a trench coat.
Yeah, I really don't want to say but I don't know. I kind of want to see them do something a bit different. Like they joked around about people ignoring Cartman to the point where everyone thinks he's dead. But I'm thinking, you know what, guys? Fucking kill him.
Yeah, there you
actually
go.
Kill Cartman.
There's an episode for you. The episode where they finally murder Cartman. Because let's face it, the point of making Cartman was to make a character that nobody would relate to or forgive.
And yet some sleazebags managed to find a way.
Right. Well, he's still a very unlikable character, but just in the right ways.
It's like you guys killed Kenny like 75 times. Cartman, see what actually happens.
Wait, they killed Kenny? Those bastards.
I remember. I like the episode. I like the episode where that's called Kenny Dies, and it's just an episode where they remove Kenny off the show temporarily.
Yeah.
And they're making a big deal about it. He's like, "This never happened. What the hell?" And then when he comes back, he's like, "Oh, hey, Kenny, where were you? I was over there."
Yeah, that sounds like South. And recently, they were actually seem to be trying to get the show canceled too, because they ended each episode with a hashtag called "Cancel South Park."
I honestly say, because
that has to be a gag.
Yeah, I don't know, but really, I think the formula is getting a little old, honestly, in my opinion.
I mean, like
Simpsons.
Yeah, in fact, there was even an episode where Mr. Hanky was booted from the town, so Mr. Hanky goes to Springfield, and it ends with the hashtag "Cancel the Simpsons."
Props to the Simpsons for their 30th anniversary, by the way.
Yeah, like we joke, but still, congratulations for their accomplishments.
For their in honor of the 30th anniversary, if you go on iTunes, you can buy all the seasons down there. Hey, Courtney, sorry it's a little late, but yeah, you can buy all the episodes on there. And like I said, I got some of the Simpsons DVDs back there, and it's still a funny show for the most part.
Yeah, the ride is hysterical too.
Yeah, I can't stop laughing at that. Oh, God.
Anyway, you were saying, Jablonski?
Want to know something funny?
What's that?
Pokemon has actually had more episodes than The Simpsons.
Fair enough.
Well, yeah, it's Japan. I mean, they can work their child laborers to the...
That's China you're trying to spoof, man.
Doesn't matter, it's all Asian.
Not really, but yeah, but...
God damn it.
Oh, and speaking of South Park, the last episode I saw, they were actually mocking anxiety because Cartman supposedly has that, and the therapist goes, like, it's really just an excuse to be a dick to people, and Cartman goes, that's exactly what I have.
Yeah, pretty sure they're. Let me put it like this way. Yeah, I know everybody has anxiety. I mean, like, there are people that have high functioning anxiety, which is kind of a separate from the norm. I mean, like, I'm an example.
Yeah, so basically Cartman embraces Buddhism and to deal with anxiety, and he just walks around a toga going, namaste. It means fuck you, I have anxiety.
I mean, you can agree with that. I mean, like, there's a difference between high functioning anxiety and anxiety in a way, basically, right? You can agree with that.
I would put it to you this way. There's a difference between anxiety and being a dick.
Exactly.
Yeah, tell us all about Jablonski. We know you're a dick.
Hey, I might be an asshole, but I'm not 100% a dick.
Basically, you're an asshole, just not the whole lot.
Yeah, just make that a thing there. Hashtag kill Cartman.
Yeah.
Help us spread that as a hashtag. Hashtag kill Cartman. We need him to die.
Yeah, but I think perhaps my favorite Cartman bit was when he wants to get into NASCAR, but he believes the only way you can do that is to be poor and stupid. So he hears that Vagisil causes temporary brain loss, so or memory loss. So he ingests a bunch of Vagisil, acting like a redneck, and gets sponsored by Vagisil to have a NASCAR. So he's at a NASCAR press. He's on stage with the other drivers, and the drivers are asking, like, answering questions. It's like, so what do you guys think about the track out there? Oh, the track it looks fantastic. The specs did a great job. And here's Carmen going, yeah, we like to track it, yeah. The graphic specs is like an oval, so we're going to be driving straight and then turn it to the left.
Oh, yeah, he was mocking Danica Patrick in there.
And Danica's like, who is this kid? Like, oh, bring it on, Danica. You still bitch think I can't steer left better than
It's funny because here's the thing. Since I use GoDaddy, every single time I turn on my a YouTube video, I'm greeted with Danica Patrick advertising GoDaddy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just as poor and stupid as you. I'm going to drive, I'm going to go fast, I'm going to turn to the left.
Look, I'm not a NASCAR fan, but I'm pretty sure Danica Patrick is not poor. She's hot, but not poor.
No, it's not. But is Cartman still being like his racist, bigoted self? I mean, granted, I know NASCAR isn't not a race, but well, technically it is. But you get the point, though. I mean, Cartman's just the dumbass that he is, and we've had our laughs, but now let's see what happens when you actually kill.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see Cartman do something, go over the line where all the kids and all the adults just finally want to murder him. He can never come back. Just do an entire season without Cartman.
Yeah, pretty much.
If they want to cancel South Park, that'll cancel it.
Like, seriously, fuck Cartman.
I know, right?
He's a little evil bastard.
There's a lot of people that you agree thinks you're kind of a jerk. You say, well, look at the bright side. I'm not Eric Cartman.
I know in the episode where they ignore, he goes to Butters and Butters thinks like he's like the spirit that's haunting him.
Oh, that was a stupid episode.
Well, the one line that I remember was Butters going, well, how do you know you're not supposed to go to heck? And Cartman goes, I'm not supposed to go to heck, Butters. I'm not black.
Okay, let me put it like this way. I just gotta answer a question here. Courtney, my friend, who is I showed you her. She's the and we were talking about South Park and how bad a character Cartman is. So don't take that out of context. We were just talking about stuff. We were talking about how much we hate Nickelback. Zach confessed more of his love for Derpy, his best pony. Justin Jablonski ate stuff. Cruiser was Cruiser, and I was just sitting here doing everything here in this onesie.
Yeah.
Oh man, she's triggered. I'm sorry, not mean to trigger you.
Wait, what's going on?
Trigger. Courtney said triggered. I did not mean to do that.
Triggered over what?
She was she just came in the middle of the conversation.
I'm confused. What is she triggered over?
Dude, you remember the photo I sent you? Never mind. I'm just gonna have to. Oh, the Eric Cartman.
Okay, but that's South Park. What did you expect?
It was a joke. Never mind.
Yeah, that's just a joke on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, saying you're triggered?
Yeah.
No,
I didn't know that.
It's Tiggered. Get it right. It's Tiggered.
I wouldn't. Tiggered. It turns you.
Someone's Tiggered.
Someone's the bottom's made of the rubber. Tops are made.
Did you forget to give your tail Viagra?
I have an excellent idea. Let's change the subject.
Why? We're talking about Tigger.
The Tigger movie? Did you actually see the Tigger movie growing up?
No.
I did once, and I don't remember anything about it.
Seriously, why did you play that meme? I don't get it. What's wrong? What do we do? Nothing.
We do nothing on the stream all the time.
Evan, you know what I mean, damn it.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Where was that from?
Yes, Evan, you're stupid. You're so stupid. Why'd you play the meme? We didn't do anything wrong.
Who are you calling stupid?
That's what we're calling stupid.
Wait, we're on Nickelodeon now?
What?
That was Disney, dude.
Yeah, that was...
No, they played that on a few of the Nickelodeon
Actually,
bumpers.
no. Believe it or not, that's an Ed, Nettie sound effect, and the effect is called Yodel Goofy.
But I saw that effect on Disney before.
Yeah, I know. That's the Goofy stream. It's like, yeah.
Still, nobody has no reason to be triggered.
Zach.
Why?
Say something.
Yeedly diddly do.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get back to you.
Thank you.
Yep.
What was going on?
Stepdad wanting to talk about. So he let us finish up before I go back.
Are you okay?
Damn, my wrist.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I slept on my wrist wrong last night. No, I was stuck to this goddamn thing.
Aw, how lovely! You got new jewelry.
I remember one time, my friend
I
Juan.
actually want a sleeve that's like this, except not restraining my fucking wrist.
You want to know something that's like really interesting is the fact that I actually had this story. You guys remember Juan, right? The guy in Shadeside Studios that does the streaming. One time I was over his house in high school and he threw a shoe at me. Maybe because I forgot what the reason was, but like he threw a shoe at me and broke my middle finger. So I was in pain. It was like it wasn't broken. It was like sprained. So I had to put like a what's the word I'm looking for? Splint on it. So whenever I had to wear it in school, and it was holding up like this. So the entire time at school, I could flip people off like with no excuse, with an easy excuse, like, hey, don't blame me, blame Juan.
Who's the shoe? Honestly,
it's like who's gonna win? Sun Valley.
And for Evan, a boot to the head.
No, a boot to the middle finger.
It's a Brony Buck reference.
Yes. Yeah, I'm speaking of Brony. He's actually in.
Repeat that.
Huh?
Brony Buck is actually in New York right now, visiting his family for the holiday.
Oh, goody.
Yes. And Brony, he's actually been keeping himself pretty busy lately. He's been getting a lot of different photography gigs, including some down here by me, which I love. It gives me an excuse to see him. And Brony, despite being the Grinch that he is, he actually got me a Christmas present. This is actually a 1 terabyte hard drive that I've been needing for my computer, or my laptop, I should say.
You didn't give me anything.
This was extremely generous of the guy because he is not in the best financial position ever.
It's funny because
I've been needing to get one.
Hey Raz, how you doing? It's funny because I actually gave Brony a gift one year for Christmas. It was like the first year I met him.
What'd you get him?
I got him a mystery bag when they were popular. One of those minifigures.
They're still kind of popular, I have to say. There's just an abundance of them. Now let's see here. What else has been going on? Supposedly, next season will probably be the last season of MLP Friendship is Magic. We still don't know that for sure, but I'm ready to see what they can do G5.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do.
I don't either. But the one thing that I have been suggesting, which I doubt is going to happen, but still, I think it'd be nice to see, is take the best elements from all the pre-generated, make G5. From G1, have the fact that there's human beings that go to this magical world. For G2, have it feature both sexes, male and female. From G3,
nothing.
And then G4, everything else.
Oh fuck! I know. There's a guy.
I'm actually kind of proud of that.
Apparently, my friend Darren is in the chat. He's a high school friend of mine. How you doing, Darren?
Howdy, Darren.
Darren, it's good to see you here, man.
He's lying.
I'm always happy to see Darren. He's a friend of mine. He's like my brother from another mother.
Don't trust some flush.
Seriously, Merry Christmas, Darren. Welcome to the stream.
So if it is the final season,
why is your name Raz?
I'll get the marching band and confetti.
Oh, shut up! You still watch it?
No, I actually don't.
What are you talking about?
Well, MLP.
I honestly, I've had no interest in watching anything from it.
You've been watching like every other episode.
No, I actually haven't. I haven't taken any incentive to see any of it on Netflix.
You'll watch Nostalgia Critic.
That's because it's an entertaining dumpster fire.
No, it's not. Doug Walker is shit. He still is. We all know it.
The key words being dumpster fire.
You're still giving him the clicks and the views and the like one.
Not giving them likes. He's giving them the view, and that's a.
Even then, they actually don't do it by views anymore. They do it by minutes, and I skip a lot of it.
How do you know they do it by minutes?
It's as a guy, they do it by minutes. It's depending on how much minutes you watch, not the views you get. That's why usually when that was changed, that's why you usually see videos nowadays that says this and this for 10 hours and everything like that.
Oh, speaking of which, I saw a video like that, but it was for the DVD screensaver that actually bounces around your screen.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't long before it hits the nerves.
Wait,
Yeah.
what was that? Yeah, what was that about? Like, what was the point of that?
Well, yeah.
The greatest hype as a kid.
I have to admit, there were a lot of moments when I would do that. Just wait and see if it actually hits the corners of the screen.
My favorite ones I've ever done. I actually completed this. Has anyone ever seen Glorious Bastards?
I haven't seen it.
Bits and pieces.
Okay. The only one that's relevant to this. Hitler screaming 9.
Oh, that's a dumb...
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this up front.
It's him screaming 9 for 9 hours.
That was a dumb meme. I will never get into it. It was so stupid. In my opinion, that was a funny scene until the internet ruined it. Sorry, I'm just saying it there. I don't like that idea, that joke. It was so dumb.
What is 8 plus 1? 9, 9, 9, 9, 9.
That's like the meme where
What's 10 minus 1?
It's like asking Nemesis from Resident Evil, "Hey, what do you see when you look up in the night sky?"
Stars.
I actually contributed that saying, "Hey Nemesis, what do you like about the Oscars?"
Stars. I like that. I like that's actually good.
Welcome to Hollywood, Nemesis. Hey, do you know what those are on the walk over there? What's your favorite Lucky Charms marshmallow? Oh my god, I'm trying to think there.
When you see movies, what do you want to see? Stars.
What does egg pastina noodles look like? Stars. That's an Italian dish joke. You ever had egg pastina? Hey Nemesis, what's your favorite movie channel?
That was the first one I thought of.
Hey Nemesis, I'm trying to write a song here. It's here, twinkle twinkle little. I don't know. You have any suggestions?
Hey Nemesis, I'm trying to come up with this new reality show, Pawn Stars. And I think we found our.
Hey, Nemesis, we need a national anthem.
I was about to say that, like, Francis Scott Key. I'm stuck in here. We got the Spangled Banner. What's on the Nemesis, what was on the American flag again? Yugi Brony! Yugi Brony is here. Welcome. You gotta come often, man. I love you.
Evan loves everybody.
I love everything. I love this. I love my friggin' legal thing. I will make love to this thing.
So Nemesis, what is on the Walk of Fame? Stars.
Hey Nemesis, what shape is not an alphabet? Stars. Fun story. The actual soup man, or the actual soup Nazi from Seinfeld, because that character was based off a real person. The real soup man started to embrace that character, and he actually had the actor who played George Costanza, advertise his soup. So there's Jason Alexander walking through a grocery store, and he asks these riddles to these people. He goes, "What numbers do not appear in alphabet soup?" Get it? There's no numbers in alphabet soup. Okay.
Yeah. Hey Nemesis, what do Satanists draw on the ground?
Pentagram.
I mean they call it pentagrams, but when you flip it over, what kind of shape does it make?
Okay, Nemesis, if I hit you on the head, what's the first thing you see?
We are having way too much fun with this joke. It's like when you look up the video for you know the Pirates of the Caribbean song "He's a Pirate." It's like da 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 da. If you look up the video for that, there's always there are comments there saying when you pass the next grade in your school, when summer vacation starts, when you friggin' ace the test. It's so funny. Oh my god.
Hey, Nemesis, what's the one power up you get to?
What's your favorite apps?
What?
No, I got one for you. Hey, Nemesis, what's the one power up you get way too often? Star.
What's the one item in Smash Bros. You shut off? Stars.
Hammer.
Hammer. Hammer man. Oh my god, my friend Courtney sent me a picture of her puppy in the rocking chair. He looks adorable. It's a little friggin' Jack Russell. I can't think of anything else. I just can't.
You're trying to find some more.
Hey, MC Hammer. Can you pass me a hammer? Stop. Hammer.
There was actually a stop sign behind this liquor store. Darren, you probably know what I'm talking about. Right down the street from my old house, and it was across from the from Planet Fitness. There was a stop sign behind this liquor store, right in the strip, and there was a stop sign back there for some reason. It just said stop, and someone wrote Hammer Time underneath it.
Probably the one time vandal. Oh, speaking of Hammer, Evan, as you know, MC Hammer had that awful cartoon show at one point.
Yeah, Hammerman.
Yeah, well, apparently the New Kids on the Block had one.
Yep, I remember.
Yep.
It's funny because
the animation wasn't anywhere near as terrible, but the idea was just as stupid.
Like when they made the Backstreet. Oh yeah, Darren confirmed it.
Oh yeah, there's something funny I want to say about I just remembered about the MC Hammer thing. It's like last Christmas or whatever, around that time, me and my mom were shopping. And there was like an ad thing for those hangable hook things for decorations and stuff.
Yeah.
And it had a MC Hammer ad, and me and my mom saw it. We both thought it was funny. And then later when my mom was checking out, I walked to take a picture of it. When I came back, my mom was like, I didn't even notice you walked away. It's like, let me guess, did you go take a picture of the MC Hammer thing? I'm like, yep.
Okay, Darren, he says it's still there. You should go down sometime this week, go behind that liquor store, send me a picture of it if you can, and I'll show it in the last stream. But I remember it's like MC Hammer. I like his song "Can't Touch This," but you know what? I'd be inquired to listen to him if he could tell me specifically what I'm not supposed to touch. You know what I'm saying? What specifically?
I gotta touch this. Stop.
It's like
can't touch this.
It's like what is he telling you not to touch? What is he What is he telling you not to touch? I mean,
Oh, okay. Now here's something. For you guys. When I took my friend Bill to Disney, or should I say when Evan let them in, I wanted to stop by the Monsters, Inc. laugh floor because who doesn't love a good stand-up routine? And as I'm in line with some people behind me, they're wondering, what is this attraction? What does it do? And I tell them that it's like a stand-up comedy routine, except, however, even though the image is computer animated, they still talk and interact with the crowd. If you actually say the word cat, they'll know you said cat and put it in the show. And I did this with Evan, and we sat somewhere in the back. So when I did this again, I sat in the front. Those people were right behind me. And in stand-up comedy, it's traditional that someone picked on.
Okay, wait. Can I actually recite the line?
Sure.
No. So now we're here for your laughter. So if I were to say, you stink to that guy, and what happens? It would be a compliment.
And the spotlight shines on me.
It would be a compliment. You're welcome, sir. I think it's safe to say I've seen that show so many times. It's amazing.
No, if I was standing next to him, I'd go.
Shout out to my boy Beznos Boyle.
Yeah, and finally, every other joke, the spotlight shines on me. And there's even a segment where the second act, he wants kids, to raise their hand and tell them what they want to be when they grow. And I'm thinking, okay, you know what? I've already been ripped on. Here, I'll do it. And the monster goes, there's like someone down in front who's like 40 years old who's answering question.
Oh, was it Marty that did that voice?
And then suddenly it ends with Roz congratulating Mike Wazowski because he actually filled the tank with humor.
No, he doesn't thank you.
Way to go, Wazowski. You actually did it. Like, oh my God, you're giving me a compliment? Yes, no, not you. This guy. And shines it on me. I'm like, what did I do? And for my troubles, they gave me this.
Hey, you got the sticker.
It says, I was that guy at the Monsters, Inc. laugh floor.
So,
and those people who were behind... Oh, hold on, one last thing. Those people behind me were like, dude, do you, like, work here or something?
Well, here's the thing. I can't tell you where that guy's seat is. It's all randomized.
And I'm glad it got to be me. I'm happy.
Yeah,
great.
I mean, like, you look at the, you look at that there. Like I said, I know how it's done, and I'm not going to tell you how it is, and I refuse anybody to tell you how it's done on the stream.
So, yeah, that I can't remember. Did I tell you guys about how I heckled a comedian?
Mm-mm.
Why not? Justin Sprower's done it hundreds of times, so yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this was back at a convention in 2011, I want to say.
Yeah.
Who's ever heard of Uncle Yo?
I knew it. I had a feeling it was going to be Uncle Yo.
Yeah, he was talking about Daniel Radcliffe on the horse when that whole thing was going on. I go, Wilbur! I got Uncle Yo, and I got the audience laughing. He asked, like, who did that? I stood up, arms raised, and I bowed.
We got a question. Yugi Brony asks, what is your favorite Seinfeld episode?
I have to go with the opposite, because for once, George Costanza had a good day. Even the most despicable people deserve to have a good day.
I wasn't a huge fan of the show, so I can't really say.
Zach?
I haven't watched all of Seinfeld. I watched like from the Festivus episode all the way till the end. I don't really remember any episodes that well.
I've just been plugging through The Office.
I only seen like bits from Seinfeld, but my favorite one had to be was just like that one gag. The door must be closed.
Be closed. I've actually met Seinfeld. He's actually
really?
Rather private. When after a show, he'll pretty much walk right off stage, sign like 10 autographs, and then go.
Oh yeah, there's probably a crowd of people waiting for him or something like that. I've seen that in like real life.
It's possible because he does have a wife and family now, so it's possible he just wants to get back to the hotel room with them. But I find it pretty remarkable because Seinfeld is a man who pretty much never has to work another day in his life. He had he has perhaps the most successful sitcom in TV history, and he still goes out and does stand-up comedy. He just enjoys it.
The one comedian that I actually would like, there's two comedians I would like to meet. One is Christopher Titus, and two, John Mulaney.
Yes, I was hoping you'd say John Mulaney. I love John Mulaney.
I used to be really big into Christopher Titus, but he got way too political in his...
Yeah, I listened to his podcast, but...
Like, I remember the episode where Jason Alexander's on a date and he has to go save this whale.
Oh, yeah, I remember that
He just walks into the middle of the water and they don't even show the whale. It was like, okay.
But speaking of Titus, he had this really great joke about his dad that I still love to this day. His dad had like 2 heart attacks, and he sits his son down and goes, "Okay, listen, I've had 2 heart attacks. My body can probably only take about 3 more. So this is what I want to happen when I die." And he goes, "I want to be buried in a cardboard box." "What? Shut up, or I'll flick this cigarette in your eye." Cardboard box, and then I want you to let everybody who I pissed off in my life step up and take a piss right on me.
I always just said if I
What music do you want with that, Dad?
I always said if I died, I would have to. The first instruction would be to send my hard drive to Justin Sprower so he can finally take over my channel. But like,
But hold on, this is where it gets better. His dad said, now after the funeral, I want to be cremated. And then I want you to take the ashes, put them in a douche.
I didn't hear that last bit.
yeah, I don't think I didn't. That you timed out in that last bit, but at the moment you said douche, I'm like, I think I get it from here.
He said, take my ashes, put them in a douche bottle, find a hooker, and run me through one more time.
Okay, I get it. Yeah.
It's disgusting but whimsical, okay?
Like I know, like when you said douche, we couldn't hear you, but then when you did the movements, we're like, yeah, I think we get it from there.
Yeah. Though I got like 3 favorite bits from John Mulaney.
Okay.
The first one is the Salt and Pepper Diner.
Yeah, great one.
The second is Delta Airline. I fucking love that bit to death.
Yeah, it's like,
And
can I get a sandwich? No.
oh,
You're a little sissy girl, aren't you? Yeah, I'm a little sissy.
you're a fat little sissy girl, aren't you? It's like, no. It's like, say it. It's like, can I go home now? No. In fact, we're gonna frame you for murder.
I don't remember.
Why?
I don't remember if this was a Seinfeld episode, but I remember seeing this clip. I think it might have been another reality show where they drop a water balloon that's filled with like oil on this girl. I don't remember what it was. If that was a Seinfeld episode or was something else. It was like
not that I can recall.
I don't remember what that was. I forgot what show that was, but like I remember it was like around the same time Seinfeld would play, but I don't remember if it was Seinfeld or not. That's why I was confused. All I know is they drop a water balloon from a second-story building on this woman below, and the water balloon is filled with oil or something.
No, but I do remember there was a bit where like his AC unit and crushed the dog.
Wow, that's just terrible.
But I would say most because it's relatable. My favorite bit from John Mulaney so far is his "That's my wife" bit, because he makes it so true. He's like, you sound like a child when you say, "Can my girlfriend come over?" Especially since I'm like 3 years away from 30. It's like, shit, he's right.
Oh yeah, I like that one because he's like, he's like he says when he's in public, he calls his girlfriend his wife because it makes him seem cooler.
Yeah, it does, and I'm like, shit, he's actually right on this.
I think my favorite one is the one where he talks about buying a house or whatever.
Oh yeah, the real estate lady.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's the buzzer. It means it's time for the final 5. The final 5 minutes where we release our final thoughts. And because he's moving here, I want to give Justin Jablonski the floor first. And wait, not yet. Let me just get the clock ticking noise there because, it's always the thing that needs to be played whenever I do that. Where is it? Where is it? I need to find it. Oh, here we go. All right, Jablonski, you begin.
Okay, so, yeah, I'm packing everything up. A lot of boxes about everywhere. Next week might be a new location, or if I might go audio or whatever. I don't know what's going to happen for next week.
Do a hotel.
But after that, it's going to be I'm going to be in Georgia, and I'm slowly working on trying to figure it out what I'm going to do for there. We might be in a new apartment by then. We might not. Just depends. So here's hoping. And I've also drinking motherfucking drugs.
And smoke your beer.
Okay, guys, for a little bit of info here, don't leave just yet. I have stuff to say at the end that you guys might like in saying this to chat. Okay, Justin Sprower, if you want to lower your screen a little bit so your center screen, you will begin now.
Evan has all the materials for Hoof Rock.
I need one more line from you, technically, but,
Well, yeah, but still, I mean, that's a pretty easy thing. I can probably get it to you. But still, he has all the materials for the next Hoof Rock, and then my other editor, Furox, he has all the materials for the next interviews from the pit, which is going to be with Augie Clancy. However, he has to take care of some personal things first, and then he can get to mine. But know that I have like 5 interviews lined up for my Concert Cruiser website and the interview series for that show, for that site, Interviews from the Pit. So there is going to be lots of content to come, and I'll be even making an appearance in Watchful Ponies Krampus review, and as well as Dreamquestria, and also this holiday video by Aria.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna be me, Zach, and Cruiser are gonna be in that. I don't know if it's out yet though.
I don't think so, but Aria was talking about it on Skype. We have to go back and read those messages.
Yeah, I know. Okay, Zach, you're up next. Next, give us your final 5 thoughts beginning now.
If anybody's, I don't know, if anybody's interested in seeing Into the Spider-Verse, I highly recommend it. That's probably one of the best movies of the year. Definitely, in my opinion.
How you liking your new microphone?
Thank you to our friend Evan right here for sending this great ass mic. It's really, really good.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to do his thing there. You gotta test it on Audacity to see how it works.
I already tested the sound quality a little bit, and it's a lot better than my old one. Yeah. But that's all I really have.
All right, my turn. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to not use the clicker for this one. Okay, guys, here's the deal. Next weekend is the final streaming of MysTREAMy Brony Theater 4000 before it goes to the Shaded Sight Studios YouTube page in February, first Sunday of February. Spread the word around here. Help us get out there. Subscribe to the channel. We're counting on you guys here. Even if we need to make appearances on other channels, we're working on that. Secondly, we hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. It's that time of the year when you want to be with everybody and have a nice time there and things like that.
Yeah, and Merry Christmas, by the way. Well, actually,
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Joel. And
Happy Festivus.
Merry, in the words of Chalk Zone, Merry Chris Hanukkah-mas. And a happy Halakwanzaa to you. Zach got it. So aside from that, yeah, help us make the next the last stream big. I'm gonna be working, since Zach has a new microphone, he'll be able to do more clear sound on Mystery Brony Theater. That's why we kind of delayed this month. I apologize up front if we end up having to delay the first episode there. I'm working as hard as I can, guys. So I'm working on that. I did work on another video in my spare time this weekend though, and let's just say it's my Christmas gift to you guys. Guys, can you mind muting your mic until I say so in the chat? I'm going to show the video that I was gonna show. If that's the gift. Zach, you mute yours too. Zach? Oh, thank you. I'll let you guys know when to come back on in the chats. So before the channel's not going down, guys. We're just moving the stream to another channel, shadedsightstudios.com, which will be premiering in February. And it's just going to be going under the name Ants, Another Nerdy Talk Show. We'll play the trailer for you at the end. But in the meantime, I'm going to play you guys a video I was working on this weekend. And while it's not Mystery Brony Theater related, it's actually going to be a video that's going to mark the return of a long series I have done on my channel and the other stuff there. So with that said, enjoy. This, by the way, this will be going up live in on shadedsightstudios.com tomorrow. So enjoy the video of this for long returning series. If you want to see the other stuff, check out my videos. Wait, it's loading. Sorry. Hate when videos do this. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Was the day of the convention, and all through the hotel, all the nerds were arriving for an event that was swell. The dockies were hung in the booths with great care, in the hopes that the weebs would soon be there. There were Christmas trees everywhere to help make the con festive, and they all stood out great despite the halls being congested. All the nerds were arriving from near and afar. They got there in buses and also their cars. Everyone here was friendly and loved to say hi.
Stop filming me now or you're going to die.
There were sweaters galore, most of them red and green. Heck, some of these sweaters had contained funny meanings. They took over the hotel when the day would begin, except for this gift shop and the pool from within. There were costumes all over and were made to look festive. They were creative and cool and had people invested. Some were covered in lights, others covered in tinsel. And there were more Santa hats here than mouse ears at Universal. All the furries were soft, with no skin exposing, and all of the JoJo cosplayers were posing. There were superheroes too, all as strong as an ox. And then Solid Snake jumped out of this box. There were Deadpools and Soras and others alike.
And too many people cosplaying as All Might!
People checked out the vendors to spend all their cash. Waluigi said, "Wah!" But he's still not in Smash. They sold plushies and movies and mystery bags. There were even pride booths for those that were gay. There was manga galore that would read left from right. And is that booth over there selling hentai? All right! Cosplay Deviant came selling hot photo prints. Adults only, it says. I think you all get the hints. They curtained their booths so nobody could see, and out front a nice woman would ask for ID. Artists Alley had artists that sold art with such bliss. The Chalk Twins were there too, and holy shit, they made this! When it was quiet, they drew in the sketchbook they brought to show off their art skills.
Are you buying or not?
The voice actor guests were all out of the norm, but for some reason the most popular was Todd Habercorn. There was also a game room and a large ballroom station. Games from 16-bit past to the current generation. There were all kinds of game consoles and cabinets too, and Smash Bros. Ultimate to play with your crew. They had DDR, Time Crisis, and lots of PlayStations. They also had fucking Gundam pilot simulations! Ah! There were games that we've heard of, and some from Japan. And even an army vet snuck in to play Alien. That's all I got, I'm so sorry.
There was a nice quiet library with manga to read. They had titles like Death Note, One Piece, and DB. They were selling things too. As for what, I don't know. And there was also this girl who was there just to sew.
There was laughter and dancing and creative displays, and things from Japan, which is far, far away. It was big in size with people walking to and fro. And also, yes, I'll be at the next Omni Fandom Expo. Yes, the con was much fun. It had stuff nerds could crave. I'm sorry I forgot to get footage of the rave. And at the ending ceremony, they had all said goodbye. But they will return next year, so there's no need to cry. So until the next con, we'll see you all soon, where we'll laugh and we'll play and forget all our gloom. And our message to you before this video goes, Merry Christmas to all, from Shaded Scythe Studios.
Check out our website, we got shirts.
It's my way or the highway, this Christmas at my bar. I'll have to smash your kneecaps if you bastards touch my car.
Touch my car! The word that Santa has been stealing from the till. I think that right jolly old elf better make out his will. Oh, let's have a Patrick Swayze Christmas one and all. And this will be the haziest. Pain don't hurt. This will be the laziest. Be nice until it's time not to be nice.